I really just want to touch on here why this matters, why this conversation matters. I think today when we look at the state of the world, and in particular when we look at the state of women's health, women account for 83% of autoimmune disease here in the United States. And researchers, medical doctors, health specialists are starting to really get down to this root cause issue. And that is that a lot of these chronic conditions can be tied back to the chronic stress and chronic survival mode that many women live in today. Whether it's the self-silencing that women do by not expressing their wants, needs, desires, boundaries, or prioritizing other people above themselves. It is this chronic muscling through and armoring up through life that is creating this allostatic wear and tear on the mind and body. We have the highest cases of exhaustion, chronic fatigue, anxiety, and autoimmune flare-ups that we've ever seen. And one of the biggest issues that we face is in recognizing that these are not mindset problems. They are physiological cries for safety, for settling, and for support. And so with this knowing, we have to recognize that we cannot just journal, mindset, manifest, and meditate our way out of what is fundamentally a body and physiological and nervous system problem. And furthermore, we have to stop looking at the body as a problem to fix. It is not a problem to fix. Your body and its symptoms are not betraying you. It is actually begging for you to listen. And the more that we can get out of the logical and rational meaning making of what is wrong with us, air quotes there, the quicker that we can come into relationship and into rhythm with our body in a more compassionate and connected way, then the healthier we can be, the more vitality we will have access to, the more present we can be and aligned we can be in our lives. So all that to say, healing is a returning to the relationship with the body, not a mastering over it. All right, now before we bring this episode to an end, if someone were to ask you, what's a great place to start when it comes to somatic healing, I would guide them to this episode. And I would let them know the cliff notes of what this episode is going to be about. And really, it's this summary that you cannot think your way into safety. You have to feel your way there. Regulation begins in these micro moments of safety, not these massive breakthroughs. And that finally, healing is not about understanding more. It's about experiencing differently. So with that said, I want to lead you into just a short somatic moment where we can feel ourselves settle into the safety of the body. So I'll invite you, if it feels comfortable, to just start to notice the weight of your body in this moment. Maybe you're moving around, maybe you're doing the dishes, maybe you're on a walk. Can you start to feel the rhythm of the body as it moves forward, backward, side to side? If you're sitting, can you feel the sturdiness of your sit bones? Can you feel your anchor in your bottom, in your spine? Can you start to notice the slow and rhythmic movement of the breath? Just noticing and observing as the breath goes in through the nose, into the lungs, filling the chest, down into the belly, and releasing. And again, just another inhale through the nose, breathing in that vitality, that life force, filling the body with aliveness, with newness, and exhaling. And as we're doing this, just start to notice any shifts, any settling that's taking place in the body. Is the face relaxing? Are the shoulders dropping? Maybe the tongue has fallen down into the bottom of the mouth. Are your hands opening? Is the belly expanding? Are the legs settling? Just notice any area of the body that's feeling easier to be with. And now I'll invite you, if it feels okay and if it's safe to do so, maybe not while driving, but just Slowly orient to the left, allowing the eyes, the neck, and the head to shift their attention. And now bringing the eyes, neck, and head to center. Just noticing what's in front of you with more of a wide peripheral gaze. And then finally, shifting our attention, moving our eyes, neck, and head to the right. Noticing what's to the right of the body. Really observing the little nuances and details of the space around you. And come back to center. And then just begin to ask the question, how does my body know that I am here right now? Maybe there's something you feel internally. I can feel my stomach gurgling a little bit. I think I'm hungry. I just noticed movement outside my window as a car drove past. I can hear the hum of a truck outside. I can smell the aroma of the candle that I lit this morning down in the living room. And I can feel my back against the chair, the support on my spine. My fingers are clasped together and I can feel the warmth of my hands. And a breath that feels like a thank you. So again, even in these few moments that we allowed ourselves to just be a bit more present, we were able to bring the nervous system, to bring the body, and probably even bring the mind into a bit more ease, a bit more settling, a bit more coherence. So again, just as a reminder, your body doesn't always need another explanation. It just needs an experience. If you feel like there's someone in your life that could really benefit from this kind of knowledge and this kind of approach to healing, then make sure to send this their way, especially with anyone who's done the work but still feels stuck. If you are ready to dive deep into the world of somatics and nervous system healing and trauma resolution, then you can always join me in the 6-month Body First Healing Somatic program, where we explore and experience what it means to come home to our body, to regain safety, and to get unstuck from the past. As always, remember that you can catch me here every Wednesday on the Body First Healing podcast with new episodes designed to support you in your somatic healing journey. I'll see you again here soon on the Body First Healing podcast. Bye, guys.